Call me in order and call on Councilor Weaver to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the roll.
Councilor Brown.
Here.
Councilor Weaver. Here. Councilor Broughton. Here. Councilor Watson. Here. Councilor Barton.
Here.
Mayor Lovelace.
Here.
We have a quorum to do business.
Approval of the March 23rd regular meeting minutes.
Your Honor, motion to approve the minutes of the March 23rd meeting.
Motion by Councilor Watson, second by Councilor Broughton to approve the minutes of the March 23rd, 2020 meeting. Is there any discussion or any changes to be made? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Councilor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries and the minutes are approved.
I welcome our visitors today, as you're here. Under new business, approve the accounts payable for March 2020.
Motion to approve accounts payable for March 2020.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Barton, second by Councilor Brown to approve the accounts payable for March of 2020. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton? Yes. Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Councilor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries and the accounts payable are approved.
The next item is a service agreement with a grant consulting firm to help us in Washington as these COVID-related funding becomes available. And that's grant consulting service agreement with Azimuth, resolution number 200413.
Motion to approve resolution 20-0413.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Brown, second by Councilor Barton to approve resolution number 20-0413. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Councilor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries and the resolution to approve a service agreement with Azimuth is approved.
Next item is to approve a Paving project demolition service award to Martin Dozer Service. Resolution 200413-1. You have a bid tab? You have a bid tab?
Oh, I do. I'm sorry.
So as you can see, their bid is substantially lower than the other. I think we have, what, 5 bidders. And we will continue to try to expand the number of eligible bidders. This one is a new one for us. So if you know of somebody that's in the business, especially that's local, we want to support them. Just get in touch and I'll make certain that they are notified. We've got a good bit of work coming up and I want as many people locally to get the job as we can come through the bid list.
I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution number 20-0413-1.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Broughton, second by Councilor Barton to approve resolution number 20-0413-1. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton? Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Councilor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries and the resolution to award the demolition services project at the Paving project is awarded to Ridge Martin, doing business as Martin Dozer Service.
Next item is to approve a new P Ridge water well construction services award to Donald Smith Company, Inc., resolution number 20-0413-2.
Make a motion to approve resolution number 20-0413-2.
Motion by Councilor Weaver, second by Councilor Broughton, to approve resolution number 20-0413-2. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Councilor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the resolution to award Martin Dozer Services, the Ridge Road Water Well Project is approved. Donald Smith, I'm sorry, crossed up my, yes, Donald Smith, let me find, I can't read this small. Donald Smith Company, Inc. is awarded the water well project.
Ms. Lyson mentioned that this was made possible when we did our grant proposals for the Paving job. We were able, because we showed a need, and we had a need for water, that that allowed us to have enough economic information that we could put in there to make that grant possible. Next is to approve a paving project. That's Ann Avenue. That's the street that runs behind the foundries and then underneath the railroad track. The bottom part of East St. Joseph Street. 3 different parking lots, which is this municipal parking lot, the parking lot in front of Drexel and Honeybees, in the parking lot, the building that we own, which will be where the new coffee shop is. That's award that to Robbie's Dozer and Construction Services, LLC, resolution number 20-0413-3. As you can see on the bid tab, that's sort of hard to read, but
Yeah.
what's the difference between Robbie and the next lowest?
It's $26,000 between him and the next bid.
Okay. That's resolution number 20-0413-3.
Motion to approve resolution 20-0413-3.
Second?
Motion by Councilor Barton, second by Councilor Brown, to approve resolution number 20-0413-3. Is there any discussion?
Yeah, and I know when we started on it, I guess, after we signed the contract, when we started, when it was started, you know.
That I don't know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't either.
I would say soon, but I don't.
Yes. We are, we've had to put it off because we had to rebid it, so we're wanting to move forward as quickly as possible, and I think they are too, so.
All right.
Yeah. I was trying to remember who gave me the.
Make a motion. Sure, make a motion to Brown, second.
Yes, okay. Motion by Councilor Barton and second by Councilor Brown. Okay. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton? Yes. Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Councilor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the resolution to approve the the bid of, or award the bid of Robbie's Dozer and construction, the water well project.
Paving.
Paving project is approved. Good Lord.
Yes, I asked Chief Salter at the last meeting. Chief Salter is our point person on this COVID virus response. And so I've asked him to come to give us an update for the city.
Thank you, Mayor, City Council. Last Thursday, I ordered about 4,000 masks for city employees and for the fire department. They go to every department, and they have enough masks. Basically, they're wearing masks right now while they're working, so we're a little bit better mask for our employees to wear than dust masks or, bandanas and stuff like that. Also, I got sewing, our company here in Brewton to sew some of the cloth masks, but they'll have an actual filter in them, so they won't be your basic cloth mask that doesn't really stop anything with this virus. So, and all employees will get one of them to wear also, and they'll be washable so they can reuse that stuff. So, we're continuing to do the temperature testing for all departments, and we're recording those results and turning them in each week to city clerk's office to be filed away. So we're continuing to do that. If anybody's running the temperature at 100.3, obviously they're sent home, or if they have any symptoms related to this virus. With our department, I've sent one guy home that he had a cough, probably allergies, but for precautionary, I sent him home for a week, and he come back a week later and he was fine. So the numbers for the state of Alabama, we have 3,006 cases in the state of Alabama, and that was the numbers before I come up here. This morning it was about 3,600, so the cases are still rising in Alabama, they're still rising in the United States. At a rate of about 20,000 per day in the United States. So we haven't met that flattening of the curve that you hear everybody talking about. We're still rising pretty substantial in the United States. But testing here, everybody's curious about testing in the county. As of Friday, DW had tested 81 people. 74 were negative, 6 were pending, and 1 positive at DW. Tested. So Atmore has tested 151, had 128 negative, 13 pending, and 6 confirmed, and brings the total to 8 in the county. And that 1 must have been tested outside the state and actually lived in the county. So we have 8 as of today of what I've read in the county. Well, just to give you an idea how many calls we run at the fire department in the last 3 weeks. Normally we run about 125 calls a month, and most of those are medical calls, but today we run 39 medical calls, and 30 of those were with symptoms related to this virus. So, how many of those are tested, I do not know once they get to the hospital if they're tested or not, but I can imagine several of them was. So. I made a call today to a local business, cleaning business, and was asking them about, our guys clean their station, and the city hall, have people up here cleaning, but I wanted a pretty deep cleaning of the fire department just because those guys have probably been exposed to this virus. So we had a local company come in and do a cleaning, and they basically fogged the station, fogged all our trucks, all our equipment, and they've done this for free of charge. So I had that done today just for a little added protection for the fire department. So other than that, not a whole lot has changed. People need to realize that this is still an active virus. We need to continue, washing your hands, the 6-foot distancing, and keep doing what we've been doing for the last couple of weeks. And hopefully, what I've read is it's going to continue to rise and maybe level off, or in the next couple of weeks. Hopeful for that. So. Other than that, I know Walmart, and people's asking me, well, there's so many people in these stores. Walmart has reduced their occupancy load to 916 people in the store at one time, which is far less than what they normally would operate under. And Pickens A had done the same thing. We figured out the formula for Pickens A, and they only allow around 50 people in at one time. So, you know, that's a good thing. You don't have as many people in some of these stores at one time, and you know, that's where most of us are going to be, in these large retail stores with a lot of people's presence. So, that's basically all I got. If anybody has any questions, I'll be glad to answer.
Chief, well, might be valid. Mayor, say we got one of the employees come down with that virus. They say like a 2-week quarantine. Do we pay for it or insurance? How would that be done?
As far as I know, because I wouldn't think the insurance would pay for it, but so I would think we would pay for it. Would be my thought.
We're hoping that's some of these fundings so that we could recoup some of that.
Well, there's just a discussion in the insurance world on some coverages. For example, business interruption caused by the virus, is that covered under a business interruption policy? You know fire is. We don't, you know, there's those kind of discussions that are being had. That's why I can't give you a real direct answer, but it's plenty of folks looking at it. All right, Chief, I appreciate you doing a great job.
Thank you, Chief. Appreciate it.
As you know, we've been doing our best to support our existing businesses through our participation with gift cards and things like that to try to help them. We've also been doing food giveaways, and Councilor Barton has been a point person on that, and we've got another one coming up this week, and I'm going to ask her to tell us about that.
Okay, this coming Thursday, it starts at 10, and it will be drive-through only, where we will not be coming in contact with the people that's in need. And also, the 23rd, New Beginning, will have a food drive, and that will be on Thursday, the same time at 10 o'clock. And on the 30th of this month, on Thursday, we will be having another food drive. So remainder of this month, we will be giving away food every Thursday at 10 o'clock. It will be at New Beginning.
So they can just come in one drive and run out.
And it will go, you will have to line up going through the gate, go behind the church, and after you get your box, you will come through the gate and then either go right or left. And we've had officers to help calm and direct traffic. And that is on St. Nicholas.
So I think Councilor Barton is doing an excellent job at that, and I know they had like a double load of food last week.
Yes, so we served close to, well, a little over 500 people got food, and we had a few more bags left for the ones that were coming in at the last minute. So we have plenty of food. We ask your cooperation because there's lots of people that's in need. If you would, you know, stay in your line and do not cut.
Anyway, we're just continuing that. As we all know, Brewton has always been a city with caring hearts, and it's just another example, and we'll continue to do this, and hopefully we'll all get through this virus together. All right, nothing else, meeting's adjourned.